So sometimes we get depressed and suicidal, and we think that the only solution is to die or kill ourselves or something along those lines. Well, what if I told you that it's actually a gift to be suicidal? As crazy as it sounds, I personally struggled with it for a long time. That's not the crazy part. The crazy part is how I came back from it, how I used the suicidal feeling, how I used the depression to fuel my life. As crazy as it sounds, you can use your suicidal depression to live an incredible life. And let me give you an example. So if you think that the solution to your life is to end it, is to just kill yourself, well, that's just ridiculous. And let me tell you why. If someone were to ask you, like, do you want to go bungee jumping? You'd be like, no. Or if someone were to ask you, do you want to go skydiving? You'd be like, no. You want to go to the skate park and try to be a pro skater or just have fun skating? And you'd be like, no. And the reason you say no is because I don't want to die. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to crack my head open and die. I don't want to fall and then find out the parachute doesn't work and then just fucking die. Fudging die, whatever. But then you turn around and you just start talking about killing yourself. You start trying to kill yourself or whatever. And the reality is, you stop dying your death when you start living your life. You stop dying your death the moment you start living your life. And the reason for that is because the opposite of death is life. The opposite of living is dying. And what you're doing when you're on the edge of death, when you're about to kill yourself, you're actually dying. You're actually right at the cusp of death. And if you just go the opposite direction, if you start living your life, which is basically what that is, when you're just doing stuff that is death-defying, it defies death. Like you're going against death. In other words, you're literally going against death. That means you're living your life. So, how do you conquer suicide? How do you conquer and go and completely overcome depression, suicidal depression? You start doing the opposite of what it does to you. Get away from death. Get away from dying. And in order to do that, you need to do the opposite. Go in the opposite direction of dying your death, which is living your life. I once had a conversation with somebody, and they were talking about how they were too afraid to live their life. They were too afraid to go and do all these things. And they were also suicidal at the same time, and I felt that for them. I was in the same boat as them, you know. I was there too. I've been there. You can overcome suicidal depression by just living your life. So what are you afraid of? If you're gonna really kill yourself, how about this? Climb a mountain and then tell me you want to jump off it. Go bungee jumping. Find a cool way to die, right? Find the coolest way to die, right? What a lame way to die, right? What a stupid way to die, to just lay around eating chips or watching movies or getting ridiculed by people that told you couldn't do something with your life. What if you proved them wrong? What if you chose a different way to die? And you did that by living your life to the fullest. What a cooler way to die, right? And if you die along the way, then kudos for you. You not only proved them wrong in the process, you lived your life. You did extraordinary things. You accomplished some crazy things. And at that point, it's like, do you really want to die? And when it comes down to it, when you really get to that point of you just did all those incredible things, you're living your life, you're not going to have the thoughts of, I want to die. You're not going to have those thoughts. It's not going to occur in you. It's going to be gone. It's going to be, you repelled that darkness within you. So I'm telling you right now, are you struggling with suicidal depression? I know how to get rid of it. I've been there. All you need to do is the opposite of what you keep doing. Stop dying. Increase your longevity. Stop decreasing it. What is it in your life that's killing you? What in your life is decreasing your longevity. What in your life can you do to increase your longevity? Do the opposite of what your problem is, because the opposite of the problem is the answer. My name is Chris Bufamonte. Social media is Hi Call Me Chris. I'll catch you later.